You always got to do it on a positive now,
Definitely, definitely. Yo,
Yo,
what is up?
what's up, man? It's early for us. 7
I
o'clock.
know, 7 o'clock.
Jesus.
7 o'clock.
We should try this at 7 a.m. and see what happens.
Oh, holy shit! That's the one when I'm out the door. I'm going to work. I'm going to
Can't
work.
see our fucking eyes. We're all crusted up.
You
No
know, a
different
little
than now.
puffy. Be a little puffy.
Yeah,
You
no
know.
different than what I am now. This is look at this. I was looking at myself today. Vacation nights. I'm like, I had to go to the doctor today. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I'm not shaving. They're not going to see my face anyway. So who cares?
Who cares? Who cares?
Who
I do it once a
cares?
week, usually on a Monday. I just trim this up, every few days, but I didn't even bother. I didn't even bother
Yeah, I
to.
don't. I was gonna say I could go 2 weeks. Nah, I ain't. We'll see. A day or two, I'll get tired of it.
You're on vacation. Let it go. Let it
Gives a
go.
fuck. What's up, everybody? Welcome to
Out.
the.
Box.
I'm Dust Mites,
Hurricane BX.
and this is
Out.
the.
Box.
We gotta, slowly get that going here. We gotta get a rhythm up. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now. I know we're a little early here, but we got a lot to go through, man. A lot to go
man.
through.
Yeah.
So, if you guys don't know it, right out the boxes, first time tuning in, myself and Hurricane BX just pick up something. We open it and we tell you how we feel right out the box. Now, some things may be a day or two out or so, or maybe I'm opening something and he's giving me his thoughts of the same thing. We're not on the same schedule here. You know what I'm saying? So it's just bear with us, and we're not reviewers. We're not toy reviewers. Only two beers, reviewers, and we just want you guys we're just regular dudes, just tell you how we feel right out the box. Mostly it's robot mode because that's what we do. Transformers, we really haven't done anything else but Transformers, but who knows? We'll see where this goes. This is a little fun program that we do here every once in a while. So
Yes, sir.
it's all about the interaction with the chat. So shout out to the chat squad, everybody that's coming through, man. Any questions or any comments, concerns, please throw them at us. We'll try to address them and whatnot. But this is the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel. If you don't know us by now, I don't know. Just take a listen and take a look at all the shows that are here on the channel. Most of them are available also via audio on your favorite podcast platform. I'm just trying to get the formalities out of the way before Mr. Beer takes over.
Damn near every day of the week too. Every day of the week, Realm puts out content right here.
Yep,
In the Realm.
that's my thing. I want to do every day of the week, but we'll see what's up. We'll get there. Oh, we're halfway there.
We're doing it this week because we're doing right out the box right now.
Yes, we are.
We don't usually broadcast on Thursdays. Thursdays is usually the late night, but we give it to the ladies, right? The Total Package Podcast on tonight on their YouTube channel at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hear there's going to be some very special guests there tonight. So anybody that's interested, tune in, check it out. Usually with the ladies of the realm.
We're a great lead-in.
Yes. We're going to lead you right into that show.
Lead you right into there. You right in. Right in there. Probably, possibly, maybe even a little later. Who knows? We'll see how far we get. Trying to keep it on time, but we're going to do what we can. I was like, man, we got a lot of shit to open, but that just makes us have to do more episodes.
Yeah, exactly.
Because what are we going to do if we don't have anything to open?
I know. We can't
What are we going to fake the funk and throw it in the box and fake the snipping of the fucking twist ties? We can't do that. We can't do that here.
I got stuff. I got stuff over there I could open.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how far this retail thing is going to run for me, so we got.
I know.
As much as I want to open these up, we have to pace ourselves. So shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. Got a couple people in here ready, man. I know you guys are ready. Just do it already. But we got to open up and relax. We're only 6 minutes in. Only 6 minutes in here, so
Yeah. We like to bullshit a little bit,
Yeah, we got to get these beers flowing and these drinks flowing here a little bit.
Yeah. And speaking of that,
it is pretty early. We're usually primed by now.
Yeah. I was actually going to take a break, but it's just nice, you want to relax. You come home from a stressful day, it is what it is,
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to fall into that trap of being on vacation that every night's a fucking party night for me. So I've been pretty much doing one on, one off, one on, one off.
Nah,
It just matters on the evening. Like last night I was gonna, get into some music and stuff like that. But I started really late. It was like 8:30 or so, and I said, you know what? I'm already fucking tired. I said, you know what? I took it down at like 10 o'clock last night, and I was up at 5:30 this morning because I had a doctor's appointment at 8:35. They didn't see me to 9:15, and it was. So I wanted to take it easy. So we're gonna play tonight. I'm gonna probably play tomorrow since it's Friday. You know what I mean? Got to play on Friday, and Saturday I'm recording One Too Many, so we got to play on that. That was, dude. I'm gonna send you a snippet of that episode. I don't know what the fuck happened, but the audio is just trash.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. Sucks to hear that. Everybody.
I tried downloading the video and ripping it. It just the gain for some reason. I don't know if it's my focus right or just maybe there was a wire just unfucking hinged. But my gain, you could hear me going. While I'm talking, and the rest of it was, and then you could barely hear Rob Natural, and you could barely hear, Beansy in the background, and so I don't know if it's something. I got to rethink this whole situation here, and maybe I think I'm gonna pull out the old the Roadcaster and run everything through the Roadcaster. And then on the Roadcaster, what I could do is I could record it on the Roadcaster, so I have a backup.
Okay. Yeah.
And everything could be tracked out. Like one guy could be tracked out, another guy could be tracked out, and I could be tracked out. So worst comes to worst, just take that person out.
You sync it all. Then that would have been you.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter. Or I could run it and try to redo like they do in the movies.
Redo your lines.
Yeah. Redo the lines. Get it. And Rob, what happened next? Oh wow,
that's what it would sound like.
Sounds funny. Ha ha, burp. Get it transcripted.
All right, get a transcript so you can read it.
All right, let's get these guys what they want tonight. What do you want to start with?
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, Brian Brink. I think he's a little bit impatient. Show the toys. Yeah, we're getting.
Yo, Brian, that's what I said too. And I said that. Why? I asked everybody, does everything sound good? And everybody said everything sounded good. Rob said afterwards I was a little gainy, but I was like, man, why'd you tell me that it sounded like shit? Because then I would have known something was up, and then I would have fucked with something. So I don't know if I got to keep adjusting my gain or maybe just bringing this back or just check the wires. I think I've been running this setup for like a year and a half. I think maybe it's just new time for an XLR wire, because this does get pulled a lot, So you never know. Could be something like that, but. I'm definitely doing a test from that one because that was a great episode, man. And we're gonna try to recreate that this Saturday, but I want to keep it, authentic. I don't want to keep it fake. So
yeah.
Do it this Saturday. So, all right. So, what do you want to get into tonight, bro?
Let's build it up. Let's go from like what you may think is the lowbrow to the highbrow. I guess here is what I'm trying.
All right.
Say.
So what I have sitting next to me, I have a bunch of studio series here.
Okay.
So. We could start with some studio series. I do have the studio series Blur. I haven't opened yet.
Okay.
I'm sure you've opened yours.
I got them right here.
So it'll be one half of right out the box here.
Bam.
Yeah.
I got a. This is actually a replacement package. Remember that package I told you that got stolen off my front door?
Yeah.
This was the replacement from Amazon. So this is the Generation Selects Galactic Odyssey Collection Dominus Criminal Pursuit 2-pack. So this is, I believe, the Earthrise Barricade and the Punch Counter Punch repaint.
All right. So here, why don't we do this? Why don't I start with this?
Boom.
And you could say how you feel about it, and then I could say how I feel once I get it out the box, and then you could do yours. Even though I don't have that, I could still talk about it, ask you questions about it, and then we can move on to something maybe that we both got. How's that?
All right. Cool.
Sound good to you guys out there in TV land? Hello, out there in TV land. Remember the honeymooners?
Brink caught me buttoning up. He caught me buttoning up. I was trying to be subtle, like.
Come on, as much weight as I'm gaining, all my shirts are super duper tight. My tits hang out all over the place. Not leaving anything to the imagination nowadays, fellas. Got to get working on that after this 2-week vacation.
Nipples. You'll see the nipples straight through the shirt. Like nipples on the bat suit, right?
Like fucking street cones. Like orange street cones are under here. You know what I mean? Come on, that's a city thing. You should get that. All right, I got the box. What up, Wolfie? I got my bodega. I got the bodega shank right here, right now. I'm going to open this up. You tell us how you feel about it and what you remember when you first opened that product up here. So,
all right. So this the overall look, I kind of dig it, like the colors and everything. It's the blur colors, you know what I'm saying. But the thing that sticks out immediately outside of the box is that you notice how big like the arm kibble is, like on the arms right there. You see it. And of course, that is animation accurate and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, I remember what was the one third party that I had? The one before Blur.
Running Man.
Running Man. Yeah, he had the same. Meal, man.
I felt like it, like the one on that third party version, like compressed a little bit better. Like, this is. I remember we got into it on Into the Realm because I was saying this was basically like a retool of the Titans Return Blur, that mold, which they used for Brainstorm and a couple of those other figures. So it basically transforms almost the same way, but it's not the same, of course. It's massively remolded.
All right, so you did your analyzing.
Yeah, I did. So transformation is similar, and when you get it into alt mode, it looks almost the same. But of course, this is not a headmaster, so they switched.
What's that little white thing in there with it? It's the gun, and what's the other thing?
That's supposed to be like, I guess, like a little. You put it in his hand, and it's supposed to be. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a welding thing or.
All right, so that's gonna stay in there because that's
yeah.
That's something that'll get fucking sucked up in the vacuum.
Exactly. So but it compared to the Titans Return version that came out a few years ago, like the colors on that weren't like the animation, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just a very like dull blue, like, and the whole figure was basically coated that way. Like this is definitely you get the Blur vibes when you take this figure out.
Oh, without it, I'm looking at it in a tray right now, and like the only thing that's throwing me off is just the clear chest plate. I'm not a fan of the clear chest plate, and the fact they couldn't put an Autobot symbol in there, being that it is a authentic product. But
he does.
Oh, he has. Oh, no. It looks like it should be inside. It looks like in his chest.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I noticed that.
I'm not wearing my glasses. Now I can see it. It's in here. I got to get better lighting in here, believe it or not. Even though I got the nipple on the ceiling, I still need better lighting.
Yeah, it's a small Autobot insignia that's right there, right underneath.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
You know what I'm saying? Oh man, let's put the glasses on.
Old man busted house. Oh yeah, now I see it.
Oh look, Altinian said it's the welding torch from when they were repairing the shuttle on Junkion. See?
Aha, gotcha.
Me and Dusty usually watch the Autobot City battle and then turn it off, right? Is that what you do?
Yeah, I get for Autobot City, I'm done. That's what I used to do, man, when I was young.
Starscream is dead. That's it.
That's it. Once that was over, I do the whole Galvatron changeover, the Starscream stuff, and then once they got they split up and they get played at ding 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 music. I was like, yeah. I'm gonna I tap out and rewind it and watch the battle again. But I'm a G1 dude, man. Not saying that's not G1, but you know what I'm saying. All right, keep talking about. I'm gonna delve into this and spend 5 minutes with my elderly hands trying to get this out of the box here.
Yeah, so of course the figure it's not of the same quality as the hot rod that we took a look at a couple of weeks ago and stuff, but it's a nice figure, man. I like it. I dig it. I know some people don't like the face. They feel like the face is too long. To me, it looks fine, and if you could get a nice light behind it, the light.
Hey, Blur, why the long face?
What do you think?
I'm turning my mic off so you don't hear the destroying noise of me ripping out of a blister pack. Just give me a second here.
No doubt. Yeah, so I don't know. Chat Squad, if anybody that has this figure, what do you think about the face? Because I know some people were talking about the face looking too long, but I think it looks good. When you have the figure in person, the proportions look all right. It's just the arm kibble is just pretty big. I wish there was just a way they could have compressed that. Like I feel like they did a better version with the Titans Return than they did here with the arm kibble. Was that also had the arm cable, but it just snapped right back, so it was a lot smaller. And then look, this thing is also the wrist swivel is attached to this thing. So if you try to use the wrist swivel, this the big piece moves also on the arm.
What? What do you mean?
So that's kind of balls. Watch, move the wrist. Do the wrist swivel.
Hold on, I remember I got to keep it up higher. I'm trying to keep me.
So the piece.
Oh
so
no!
The arm, yeah, moves with the wrist.
No! No way! Oh man!
Yeah.
All right, that's 1 point. We should do a point system.
Sean says he likes it. Looks like Blur to him.
All right, okay.
Not too bothered by the face. Daltinians is better than Cup. Even though the Cup, I feel like looks a lot better in person too.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna like the Cup more. That's why I'm holding out on him. I'm saving. I finally got him, so I'm saving out on it. But yeah.
How do you feel Blur as a character? Like overall, is he like one of those guys that you enjoyed out of the new bots? Or?
I mean, I could take him. Or, I mean, I think yeah, leave. I kind of enjoyed all of them the same. You know what I mean? In the sense, I was still a little, as a kid, a little bitter. You know what I mean? That they were replacing everybody. I mean, at the time when you saw the movie, you didn't know what season 3 was going to be like. So, or the fact there was going to be a season 3 with these guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nice butterfly. And wow, that's pretty cool. But it's pretty hollow in there. But again, this is a $20 figure.
Yeah.
Edward, it's a $20 figure. It's not Hot Rod Edward.
But it is cool. That's definitely new engineering right there on the shoulder. The way it hinges out.
Yeah. Oh, dude, compared to what they did, the wrist is a bummer. I kind of feel like the thighs and the waist. I mean, right here where the hips, it's kind of small, little narrow for me. A little narrow. I don't know.
That's where they borrowed from the Titans Return the most. It was like the leg pieces, the thighs.
Oh, it has a waist swivel. That's a plus. That's a plus.
Yeah.
I mean, does it combine?
No.
I'm sure there's some way to make this in a combined mode. I'm sure there is.
With the waist swivel and with the
yeah. Very nicely articulated, guys.
Yeah, nice.
Very. Oh, it's got little soft ratchets on the arms here.
The shoulders got it. Yeah, and on a deluxe, that's nice. That's thing. Yeah.
I mean, I
hate it, dude. I don't hate it.
Yeah, I'm not hating at all, man. I'm not hating at all. It's proportioned well. The back is pretty clean. You got the whole nose cone on there. At least it doesn't come off, and it's a fucking. To shield or anything like that. I'm not really too complaining about how long those are. It kind of looks appropriate. I mean, to the tune. Maybe if it wasn't as long, it wasn't as wide. Maybe they could trim it down a little bit, or have it trim it. Come to a better point. But I'm sure in vehicle mode that's exactly what you're looking at there. But I don't mind the face. Yeah, it has a little bit of a big chin. It's got the fucking the fucking what's this? A Stan Ollie chin from Lowell and Hardy. There, it's got a little long chin there. But I don't know. I got to go back and watch. It's been a while since I watched. You see, you just can't go from. I mean, this is a studio series. It is from the animated movie, so I think if you're going to go back and look at anything as a reference point, it should be the animated movie.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying. Don't go looking at season 3 looking for. Fucked up animation errors or something different than everything else, because this is what they're going off of, the cells and the stills from the '86 animated movie, which was done probably, what was it, 2 years before it released? So.
Yeah. And it's still got nice detailing. The figure got extra detailing to it, so trying to look like the animation, but they added a bit more to it, so it fits in with the War for Cybertron stuff.
All right, so now let's hit a little bit of the negatives, and it's got to be spoken about, and it's get your fucking waffle, your syrup ready. But the waffles, that's the inside there. The legs, not super hateful. I've seen worse, and we all know it's there. And then you got it on the inside of the arms. This is where you definitely see it right there. Luckily,
especially in the bicep. Yep, right there.
Yeah, that looks Ice Cube Tray City right there, man.
In the lower forearms. Yep.
I mean, again, $20.
Yeah.
Rod. See, the problem is Hot Rod. Open up Hot Rod last. My problem was I opened up Hot Rod first.
So now everything is a comparison.
Everything's got to be like Hot Rod. Everything's got to be Hot Rod. Someone should have told me, "Yo, Dust, open up Hot Rod last," and then But then again, if you're smart and you get it,
I mean, you know the
Relax.
differences. You know what you were getting. With the extra money put into the hot rod. You
Yeah,
had to buy a $30 price point.
I
And
like it.
listen, I like that they're doing stuff like that. Like people don't like it because it's like, oh, I'm paying a Voyager price point for a deluxe, or I'm paying a leader
Guess what?
price
It's not
point for a
2012
Voyager.
anymore, people. It's not
But
2015.
it's man, no, it's
Times
just
are different. Things don't cost the same anymore. Cereal
no.
isn't the same price. Relax.
Exactly. It's that, and it's just what they're trying to do with the scaling, like of the figures. But if
Yeah.
you if you're getting a leader, it's yeah, most of them have been Voyagers, but there's a lot more put into that Voyager than the other ones that you would normally get at $30.
All right. Things that I like. The head sculpt, I'm digging in. I'm not really too worried about the chin there. It looks good. The chest to the head, that's what everybody looks for. It looks good. The windshield, I wish wasn't clear, but that's just my personal preference. The colors are striking. Ab crunch, it's clean. It's clean from every angle. The legs look good, even from the inside, other than the little spots that are probably for transformation. It's not too bad. Overall, nice articulation. Feels good in hand. Doesn't feel like it's a super duper cheap figure. Again, we're not reviewers. We're just a bunch of guys drinking beers and having hurricanes and discussing how these things are now. First impressions. That is what I like about it. Now I'm going to do my dislikes. Of course, the Waffle City, the ice trays, and all that shit. But everybody's going to say that. I really wish this was a 30. I wish it was $30 and they fixed those problems.
Yeah,
But the one thing that I would have to say, what you brought to my attention, was the wrist swivel and how it's connected to the. I mean, how could they do that, man? Come on.
yeah, a little
Why
weird.
even? You know what? Why even bother putting a wrist swivel in?
They didn't even have to do that,
You shouldn't even, because then that wouldn't have pissed. I would have been mad that there wasn't a wrist swivel, but now I'm even more pissed off because it's connected to that fucking fin underneath. You get what I'm saying?
hmm
You know what I mean? And again, these are children's toys, but when you're going at a collector, an adult collector who is a fan of the '86 movie, you're not going for kids on this one, man. You're trying to tickle our fucking sensibilities here with this shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, other than that, I think it's dope for $20. I'm very happy. I got this one on eBay for 28 shipped. So basically, I paid retail with tax and shipping, which I'm not super salty about. You know what I mean? I'm that type of guy who don't mind, and we discussed that when we went to the Wayne Toy Show. That you're gonna pay the shipping anyway. You're gonna be paying that tax. At least you're walking out of the show with it at that point in time. So.
Exactly.
So now your highs and lows.
Yeah, I mean, basically the same thing you said. I love the colors. It looks like Blur to me. It pops. The improvements that they made basically over that Titans Return sort of skeleton framework. It's amazing. I think it's good. I like the light piping when you get some nice light behind it. Like even my computer light right now is like.
Yeah. I'm putting it up against the light there. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it looks good, and like I said, the longer chin, like seeing it in pictures online before I got the figure, it was like it looks weird. But then getting the figure in person, I'm like, it's not something that's bothersome to me.
It really, I don't. I got, like I said, I got to go back and look at some pics.
Yeah, and basically the cons, like you said, of course, I would wish that the waffles are not there, but I realize it's a $20 figure. I'm not it's not a third party piece where you pay $100 and all that is filled in, with all the extra paneling and stuff like that. Maybe they'll get there one day, I also wouldn't mind paying $30 for a deluxe if it kind of took care of all those little issues and stuff. But other than that, I'm happy with it for what I paid for it. So.
Whoa. Clicked on something and it took me someplace I didn't want to go. Trying to bring up a shot of. Yeah, you know what? Now that I'm.
So I dig it. I like
now,
it.
Now that I'm going through some of these animated cells, and hold on, let me. The old sharing of the screen here.
I'm gonna look up some movie pics of Blur.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got.
All right, let's go full screen on
See?
that.
Looks like him. Looks like him.
Now I'm trying to just basically go through all this and just find the movie, but just everything gets. Here we go. Wow, that's a really small one. Don't want to double click. Sometimes it takes you to a fucking ad. Yeah, I mean, I mean, from what we can see here, man, that's a little, and that's probably the biggest one you can say right there.
Yeah.
I don't think that's animated movie. I think this is animated movie.
But it does have like that little, like kind of like the way it's almost like squared off, like the chin and stuff. It
Yeah,
has the figure has that. You know what I'm saying? So it does look like the animation model. See
kind of
it?
gives a
Right.
character in a sense,
Yep. Mhm.
I mean, so far what we looked at, it has a different chin in every fucking picture. So, I mean, what are you supposed to go by? You know what I mean?
It looks like Blur, man. It looks like Blur. I'm not bothered at all. I'm not bothered at all with it. Looks
And
like
that
Blur to
takes
me.
me there. So, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
See, so I see what you mean. Like with that, like I'm sure repro labels will put something for the windows to just give you like a, like a sheen or something like that. So it's not
Yeah, or
clear.
they're gonna come out with a '86 series version too,
Hmm.
where they'll deepen the blue a little bit and cover the windshield, and maybe come out with a new head sculpt where it's not, any way to milk the line. But I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Hey, dude, you're talking to a guy that used to shit all over fucking retail
Yeah, man.
figures and still does from time to time. But honestly, I don't mind giving the people props and giving them what I'm very for me to buy this whole line like this. You could tell that I'm intrigued and I want to see what's up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And plus,
yeah.
I'm bored because there's nothing for me to buy.
It's nothing really out there, right? All right, yeah. So
So, yeah, man, I give this a thumbs up. Let's do it, man. Get
yeah,
it. I mean, if you're gonna get the line, don't just. If you're a Blur fan, of course you're gonna buy it, but don't open this up and say this is gonna be how the line is because it's. I think with this line, it's the highs and lows are so good because the highs drowned out the lows. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? There's so many highs in this line, even the Kingdom line. You know, but yeah, man,
they they
I'm good
they
with it,
they
man.
they definitely hit a lot more than they missed. They have some
Oh
misses.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
definitely
yeah,
some
yeah. Of
misses in the
course, it's
line,
still
but
a dude. You're still talking about a company that's trying to release a product and make a profit, and you know what I mean. And there's things that they got a world that we don't even know anything about that everybody thinks they do know about. You know what I mean?
yeah, but
And
they're hitting on a lot of this stuff, and I'm thankful to even just get these toys of these characters that we enjoyed from the '80s, man. Like I feel
yeah,
like we're lucky to still be getting stuff like this.
dude, you know what's crazy is, and I thought it's like, how much do I really love these characters? Do I sell my masterpiece and just put these next to my fucking studio cell Unicron and be happy?
Just be done, yeah, right. Like
Just
you
be
could
like,
just get
fuck
the
it.
main movie
Do I
cast.
really care that much about these guys that you know what I mean? It's just a personal preference to me. I mean, if I'm gonna find a place to stop, I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean yeah. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, I moved out
I,
of Mike's range there, but I'm definitely saying it's good. It's good. It's worth the money. It's worth the $20. It's
yeah.
definitely worth the $20, man. So, what's everybody in the chat say? They
So
all digging it?
yep. So look, Lowell said 86 movie studio series bots almost got him back into the main line. Almost. So I guess maybe he's might be cherry picking. Like, let us
Yeah,
know.
I mean, yeah, that's what I do.
Hmm.
That's what I'm doing. I'm like, it's like, did I need that warpath, which I still haven't opened? That's another episode. But I said,
Right.
yeah, man, I gotta check it. I gotta check it. I gotta check it out. I want to definitely check it out. He's a character I always loved, and it intrigues me. I want to see what they want to do. I want to see what Hasbro's gonna do with it. You know,
Yeah.
you get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's my whole thing. I want to see what they're gonna do with it. But
Yep. So chat's digging it. Chat's digging it for the most
cool,
part.
cool, cool, cool. All right, you want to open up your joint?
All right. So let's open this up. They always have like the tape here. Oh, this looks like it's almost. No, I don't want to rip at it. I usually just take the sharp edge and
Come on, man. You got the bodega joints.
just cut that. I don't, man. I don't, because these things usually have twisty ties in them, and you gotta cut them.
So I got snips. I got snips too, man. I got everything here, man. I used to
Yeah.
have my third party kit. Here we go.
Look at that. Look
Boom.
at that. Set. Okay,
So what's this? Who's this? That's Barricade and
so this is Barricade in the Earthrise mold, and this is Punch Counter Punch, which came out during Power to Primes, and it's just a recolor, but the same figure from what I've seen.
now
So
did they make it better?
I don't think so. Like I've watched a couple of videos, and it looks like it's basically
No,
the
like
same.
color wise. Is it
Oh,
like a better?
you
Is it a
know,
better
for
decor?
to me, I like the colors on the original better. It has like a deeper blue and like the orange. This is like more of like a yellow like color that I saw on this one, and I feel like I like the original one better. I was even debating like just selling the punch figure from this set and just keeping the barricade because that's really the figure I ordered the set for. So,
Do you have the other one? Do you have the first release?
the
Punch
siege
counter.
one.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, so then you might as well. You might as well flip it, right? Unless you want to try to keep it as a set.
yeah, I got the original one, but that's the thing too. Is like I almost feel like if I split them up, like I had that idea about the Shattered Glass Optimus Prime and the Ratchet 2-pack that came together. Like I ordered that set just for the Prime, but then I saw when we went to the Wayne Toy Show, somebody had it open on display, and after I didn't open mine yet, so seeing the Ratchet and then seeing the colors like in person, I was like, oh, it kind of looks all right. Like now
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna keep it.
Well, now you know what it's going to look like when it's on one of your toy tables at NJCC or Toycon in the future. Yeah, that's it. That's why you want to keep the set. That's why you want to keep the set. I see.
Oh
I
yeah.
see what you did there, buddy. I see what you did there.
Or it just goes in the bin. You just put it in a little, little bin. Put all your Lucy things. So
it's all about bin lice.
Let me mute real quick. You know what I'm saying? While I try to take.
Yeah. You got to do. You didn't mute.
I didn't mute.
There you go. He's muted. All right. While he's muted, you got to get to talk to me.
All right. So I got the punch counter punch figure out, and let me just see because I've messed with that figure a lot. So let me just see if it feels any different, if the tolerances feel any different.
Talk to us, buddy. Talk to us.
So right out the box, just kind of messing around. It feels kind of tight. Nothing feels really loose on this thing. I got to get used to the colors. Like this, the colors are definitely. I like the original one better. Just that deeper blue. It's a darker blue on the other side too for the Decepticon mode, and I don't know. This looks all right. It looks all right. I actually think it got extra yellow stripes here. The original one, I don't think had that on the little. See, like on the shoulders, you can see on the edge. You see the yellow, like on the edges.
Oh yeah, with the stripe.
Yeah, I don't think
to go around the ground effects there.
Yeah.
Is that what they used to call those back in the day? Those the ground effects.
I don't think the original had that one, so that's kind of cool, kind of like that. But so this is basically it's the same thing. It looks the same.
All right, Frank K in the chat. What's up, buddy? He says the original Punch had the wheels painted too.
Oh yeah, man! Look, no paint on the wheels; they're just all black.
That's it. Fuck that thing. Throw it in the garbage right now. Everybody in the chat say trash, trash, trash. Hashtag trash in the chat.
So I got my other one in the bin. You know what I'm saying? So I'll pull that out just to do like maybe like a full comparison sometime, like in the future. But
yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. Like it was just cool for them to kind of do this figure. Like it's a figure like I never expected them to do again. Like the character only appeared in that one quick, scene in season 4 when they were just trying to introduce all the new characters.
Well, unless you watched the Headmaster series, and then he was in the Headmaster series.
Yeah. So so that's cool. And then I've seen a lot of people talking about how they should do a crosshairs from this. Like, I'm saying, the Target Master from season 4.
You know what? I think just looking at the silhouette a little bit, they would have to retool a few things, but that would work.
Yeah.
I think that would work.
I saw a few people talking about that. So this is basically the same. And then, you know what? I got to mess with the barricade. Basically, I've messed with this mold before because all of course, like the smoke.
The Datsun brothers.
Wow.
Yeah. Or the Nissan family, as they call them. Or the Nissan Datsuns. What do you want to call them?
They all share the same mold, but of course, the black and purple barricade deco can't beat that. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like, this isn't, we didn't get this barricade character into the Bay movies, right? And now they're just sort of like retroactively, like making him like a G1 character.
Yeah, I guess somebody in the chat, I'm sure, is going to let us know.
So it looks good, and it uses the I think that's the smoke screen
head. Yeah, it looks like the smoke screen head. Yeah,
he always had that different head and that different face from the other guys. So I like that they actually differentiate that. But that's basically the only difference. Basically it's borrowing from that smoke screen mold. So this one's a fun transformation. I've transformed this mold back and forth a few times. It just has that minus. Yeah, it has that aesthetic, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it's not in the materials or anything, but it sort of shares that aesthetic, you know what I'm saying? They even, over the Siege version, there was a big complaint because, of course, it's still hollow in the back of the legs, of course, you could see that, but that's...
but Masterpiece was sort of like that too, man. There was a lot... Dude, this is one thing that, especially with the older MP cars and stuff. There was a lot of waffles and gaps on those figures too, man. We tend to forget about because they're masterpiece. But if you go back and you pull out one of your old Datsun brothers, the leg area and the back of the leg and the side, it's not all that complete. Also, so I mean, it's not. There's no waffles, but it's not complete in a sense. You know what I mean? So, don't bitch about a $20 figure when a $100 figure is not doing the same for you,
Yeah, yeah.
And people can say, well, that was 7 years ago.
And that was basically the same, but they found, I think, like a way to cover it like a bit. And
yeah.
Here,
It's
at
just
least
a piece of flap.
This is like an improvement over the siege mode. That they actually give you a little piece here to kind of cover that hollowness.
Yep.
Like
And that's very reminiscent of the MP right there.
So
it has that little piece that you slide over, that little cover gap,
Yep. So if they were able to kind of give you something for like the back legs, that would be cool to kind of cover that up. But again, for me, I understand this is a $20 figure. I don't really expect the world from it. The mold itself still very enjoyable.
Well, if I remember all those molds of those guys, they pretty much still knocked it out of the park with all those guys. Even all the old chugs, they still did a great job doing what they were doing. Did my audio change at all?
No, you're good.
Okay.
And the siege versions of these guys were very, very nice. Giving you that sort of Cybertronian mode, even though they could almost pass for like a Earth vehicle mode. Also, these are very similar, but it's slightly retooled, and it just feels good too. Like the joints.
I'm going back like early chug, like even early chug stuff was always looked good. That mold always was pretty much on point for what it was.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like a total retool like what they did with the Lambo brothers,
Got the police deco on the side there and stuff. So it's cool, man. I like
it. Looks good. Nice paint. Looks good. Yep. Nice muted colors, Yep. Trying to think, did anybody answer the question if Barricade only a thing after the actual live action movie, or was he something in fiction prior to? So if anybody, I'm sure Dalton probably has that fucking answer. Shout out to Dalton in the chat. Shout out to Wes, Brian, Brink, Frank, K, Delirium, Charlotte, everybody that's in the chat. Wolfie, Lyle, all you guys, thank you for popping in with us on this Thursday night, chilling here.
Daltonian C, he actually, that's right. It was Point Blank that I was referring to before when I said crosshairs. He's like the one that transforms into the car. Remember that Make Toys one that came out, the red car? That had the shoulders like this.
Yes. Oh, it's okay. Come on, like I know what Target Master is.
Yeah, so
Target Master fan.
Supposed to be like that character. So he said Point Blank. Crosshairs that they actually did do from the Ironhide mold. So I mean, they did the best they can. Doesn't exactly look like them, but
all right. He says there was a G1 Micromaster of Barricade. He was a pink and blue Formula One car.
All right.
There you go. But he wasn't an actual fiction, other than.
Yeah, I don't remember him in fiction.
He's Googling now. He's like, click. Actually, I'm looking for it right now on KFWiki.
So, yes, I mean, the Bay film, he looked like that, discombobulated mess in that first one, even though I think it the last night, he sort of had a form that was a little bit more similar to this, You guys watched that in the movie theater. I know.
Dude, you think that was after a whole afternoon of drinking and hanging out? And dude, that was a really funny. There was nobody in the theater but us.
I heard you.
And we were all spread out. We just came from Toy-Con. We had fucking 3 hours at the bar at fucking Buffalo Wild Wings. And then we went to go watch the movie down the block in one of the movie theaters. The worst thing we could possibly do. All you hear is, oh God! What the fuck is that? From all sections of the theater, because we didn't all sit the same. Everybody sat in their own little areas, like 2 or 3 guys here, 2 or 3 guys there. But we were pretty deep. This is fucking horse shit. That's all you hear in the theater. Come on!
That's so crazy. It's so crazy, that fucking film.
Yeah, you look at everybody, their hands up in the air, like, Good time there. Good time. Yeah. Good time with the realm as always.
Always. It's always a good time. So I like the two pack. So it's a new thing, but I know what the molds are already. I've had this experience before, so really nothing new, but just besides the new decos on these molds. But I really dig it. I love the deco on Barricade, and this one has to grow on me a little bit though. I do still
All
like
right.
the original deco
Well, it'd be
better.
kind of cool to hear how you feel about the comparisons. Maybe on one of our other episodes, you could throw that in there.
Yeah.
What about accessories? And as before you said anything, I have to take little wee wee. So please continue on with accessories.
Accessories. Okay. Yeah, he wants me to kill about a minute and a half a time. All right. So it comes with.
You know I'm pretty fast, man. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Unless I'm pretty good unless Wookie sets the runner in the hallway to trip me. I
Yeah.
swear they want to kill me
Don't
and eat me.
don't bust your ass. Don't bust your ass. So the accessories, it looks like punch, counter punch. He just got his yellow blaster here, which I think is also the only really weapon accessory that the original one came with. See, nice little yellow blaster. There's no other blaster in a different color for like the Decepticon version, so I guess just got to use the same thing for both. And then the barricade, basically almost like the same thing that the original came with. Another blaster that's kind of colored in gold or whatever. My lighting, I can't really tell. A beige, goldish, brownish color right there. And he's got the little twin, little shoulder blasters that you could put on his shoulder. He's got two little holes right there on the shoulder that you could put those in, and also in vehicle mode, they act like machine guns right there on his hood. So pretty cool. Who else? You mean Cheetor's blaster? Is this Cheetor's blaster? Can this pass? Can this pass for that? Kind of looks like it. I don't remember exactly what it looks like, but so.
Actually, it's Cheetah's blaster. I forgot to wash my hands, so. Don't worry, I ghost ride the whip. I'm good.
Barricade had a cool saying in his car to punish and enslave. Yep, that was cool. I don't think you get that in this. Whew. Not on this one.
Of course not. Why would they do that for you?
Why would
they do that for you?
I like the deco. Yeah, you know what? Me and Brink, we just agree. We're very big fans of cars that turn into robots. You know what I'm saying? These two guys fit the bill. They both turn into cars. So I'm going to enjoy transforming these guys back and forth. And yeah, it's pretty good. You know what? I'm starting to kind of like the color on this one. But again, the original one does look like a lot better. And you know what? They had to get something out of this mold. I didn't see them use it for anything else. They just used it for the counter punch figure. So nice to see them kind of getting a little bit more out of it.
Yeah, unless they're gonna clean up the back a little bit and make it the one character you discussed before. What was he, a target man? What was he? What do they call those things?
Who? In the punch, counter punch?
No, the other one, the one that you said that it looks like it's similar to.
Oh yeah, he'll a target master.
Target master, yeah.
Point blank. Yeah. So yeah, because the point blank, that character, like he had the shoulders that look like that.
Yeah. They can actually make it work.
So
and his head looks similar. Didn't he have like an antennae like that too?
I think so.
Yeah.
So they could retool it. They could retool it because these knees are engineered to go back and forth. Because you just
both
turn
ways,
around. And it's the same thing with the arm. So just retool it a little bit, and I think they could
clean up the back, and then you're good.
Yeah, they could do it.
All right, man. It's 7:45. We're trying to get to the 8:30 point here, and I think this next one that I want to do is going to take us a little longer. What do you think? You want to just go to something? Dude, I couldn't wait. I have to open this tonight. I have to.
Yeah, you're gonna like it.
I have to. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to go through the whole fucking roster tonight, but it'd be like a 4-hour show. So we could break it down in little spots, and but tonight I kind of put some of the ones that I really wanted to get through first. That Blur was calling me. I really wanted to check it out. I'm very happy with it. Like I said, Clonus was fucking killing me. I still have these things all over my fucking. I got them on all my studio monitors. When I'm fucking making beats, they fall over and they move. I got them over here, over there,
like that. Because then you could just grab them and mess with them, and
I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck. Gort was here, fucking posing them the other day, and shit. So, okay. So next on the menu tonight, we're gonna do another studio series. We're gonna do the big guy. Booyah!
Ah, nice.
Me, Grimlock, got lens flare and lighting on me. So, but yeah, we're gonna do this guy right here. So I have not opened it yet. As you can see, it's all secured, and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting.
So
Jose, you want to do that
patient.
episode? Jose, you want
So
to do that episode? Jose, you want to do that episode? Jose, you want to do that episode? Jose, we can do that episode. Jose, we can do that episode. Jose, you available? Jose,
yes.
available? To the point he was ghosting me, people. Ghosting me.
Oh, no.
I'm only fucking with you. So do you got yours ready there, buddy?
Yes, mine is ready.
All right, so because this is going to take a while, so discuss how you felt, because of course you already took it out because you can't wait.
I couldn't wait.
I don't expect you to wait.
I had mine before yours.
Dude, I got a pile of shit that I haven't opened for 2 years, man. All right, so
Dude.
you know how it is with me.
Dude, if
I
it
just
was
wait for the right time.
if it was a Bayverse figure, that shit would just be there. It would wait. You know what I'm saying? No problem.
Motherfuckers run through shit so fast.
This.
You know, I see it like guys like Chuck and people like that. They go to retail, they taking pictures of it on their dashboard. I'm like, bro, bring it home at least. Get it home. Get it home.
Can't wait, man. We can't wait. We can't wait.
Fiends. You're all fucking fiends, but I got a little more patience to it. You know what I mean? I like the slow burn. Like that fine wine sitting down with a little, or fine IPA, you know?
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
all right, talk about it. I'm opening up mine right now. Light at the box. Right here on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel.
Well, right out the box, man. The thing that impressed me the most was still while it was still in the box, like seeing the size of the figure. Like when you look at it in there, it's like holy shit. Because again, these War for Cybertron figures are a little bit smaller than what you're used to. They redefine the scale of the figures, so all the characters scale with each other. So when you see Grimlock, who's supposed to be a character that's bigger than most of the characters. He definitely comes off that way when you look at him in the box, and then getting him out, it was like nice looks again. As we say, the aesthetic is very Masterpiece-esque, right? The way the Masterpiece looked, kind of looks like it, right?
Tell me that ain't firing on all cylinders, right there.
Come on, man.
Retail figure. You know how many Grimlocks I've bought and were disappointed with? You know what I mean? You know how many Grimlocks? Oh God.
That Power of the Primes version, of course, it was a combiner. They're trying to make it fit into the gimmick.
The War for the one before that, the War for Cybertron one that came out before.
Yeah, based off the video.
Yeah, with the big tail and shit, with the big hole in it.
Yeah, so that thing was very hollow. I think when you put it into like dinosaur mode.
But robot mode was fucking dope. It was dope.
Yeah, it looked good. That was basically, I guess, the best looking Grimlock at that point and stuff. But again, it wasn't exactly G1. That was based off a video game. This thing, I mean, look at this guy. This is Grimlock, bro. This is G1 Grimlock in chug scale. And it borrows a lot from the look of the Masterpiece version. It's very simplified transformation. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing too difficult or anything, but like I don't think there's really any other way you could do this figure. It's basically it's like what you get, what you see, what you get. Like I know a lot of people make a big deal. He's got the two front teeth right there. He's missing his two front teeth.
He's from a trailer park in Sussex County, New Jersey.
On the top and the bottom. But I don't know. You could put the blast effects like in the mouth and stuff like that. So I don't know.
I'm sure my new neighbors across the way look similar.
So I got it transformed when you get it out the box. It's in robot mode. I transformed it recently, and it's nice, man. It's nice. It doesn't, of course, again, these are not Masterpiece figures, even though they sort of look like it. It looks like the retail line's getting a little bit closer to that, but they're not Masterpiece figures. So definitely don't expect that. But it just looks good. It looks good for that retail chug scale, especially compared to what we were used to getting like over the past few years, man. I think this hits the mark, It's Grimlock.
Dude, I'm trying to get out of the clamshell. I think I snipped it all, but I can't get them out.
You just double check. There's snips everywhere. Holding them in.
Where the fuck is he? They gotta make it fucking easier. Aha, there was another one underneath the belly.
There you go.
I see it. I see it.
You gotta get it.
Oh!
Paul Rossi, what's up? Happy birthday, brother. He says it looks great in Dino mode.
Happy birthday, Paul.
Does anybody else thinks he looks too square in bot mode? I don't think so. I think the way he looks, very imposing, very menacing.
Oh, no.
You know, like I know he was like this in season 3 most of the time, but like I was always more a fan of the robot mode than the bot mode. From
I got a floppy fin.
floppy fin.
Dude, that's gonna destroy my whole fucking look for this figure, man.
As you pulled it out too aggressively from the
No,
pack.
I didn't. It had nothing to do with that.
Oh man, that
Yours
kind
aren't
of
floppy.
sucks. Nah, not
You
that I.
can't do
Well,
pterodactyl mode. Caca.
I gotta open them up. Let me open them up and see.
Oh man. Yo,
Let's
that's
see.
gonna destroy everything about this, man.
So, no, look, mine's not. It's
Dude.
good.
Dude.
It's like it's not like super super tight, but it's not like floppy like at all.
I could
It's
probably
not.
just fucking hammer the pins down a little bit.
It's not supposed to be super tight. See, look, not floppy, even though
Dude,
it's like.
I mean, look. Come on.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Not mine holds it. Mine holds it. Mine holds it. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, don't let that sour you though. Even though
Yo, this is
check
a
out the
piece of
rest of
shit. We out. Good night.
the Don't let it sour you. Eddie Powell says he just checked his and it's
Oh
not floppy
man,
either.
just come on, right out the box. Really, you got to do what you want
Danielle,
like that?
Danielle, I know. Boo for a floppy wing.
And the fucking
Delirium
the
says,
hunter's the one that found Tyler. The hunter found is for me.
hope you got the receipt. Oh, that's it. So you're stuck with it.
Yeah, yo, nah, man. You know what? I think I'm gonna be able to. It's on a pin, and I think I could just push the pin in, and I'll be fine. It just looks like the pins just need to be, a little bit tighter there. That's all.
Wolfenstein's asking if he got combiner ports. Does he? Check him. Check him.
No combino the dino, bro.
No combine on the
Come
dino.
on,
You know,
relax.
initially in the pictures, when I was seeing this part in the pictures, I'm like, yo, that looks like a combiner port that the
Don't even
original
fucking say that.
one from
Wow.
Power to Primes had, but no, he doesn't.
Wow, this is very MP reminiscent.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Oh man, can you change the eye color?
No, you can't do that. It doesn't
So
have
I
any
mean,
of
at
those
least it's the
fancy
blue, man. At
gimmicks.
least, yeah. But I'm just saying, like I said, they went almost all there, man. Come on, tell me that ain't fucking MP. Look at that. Look at the
I mean,
inside with the tail. The way that I'm sure the
Yeah.
tail doesn't hide the same, but come on, they're not taking fucking. They're not. Come on.
It's very similar, man.
All
It's
around.
masterpiece esque. Like I said, it's just of course when you feel it and you hold it and whatever, the materials are not the same that they use for the masterpiece or whatever. But like just the
Come
overall
on, guys.
aesthetic
Come
of
on.
it, man.
Go the distance.
Yeah,
Go the distance.
yeah.
Go the distance. How much more would it have been just to put a little fucking door there,
A
right?
little flap there just to
Don't-
close it.
I'm being a nitpicker right now, but holding this in my hand and seeing what it is, come on, guys, come on. It's
Yeah,
a no fucking brainer, man. You know what?
it's like they're so close and they just
Yeah, yeah.
they just
It's like
don't
it's
go
like X
all the way,
transbots. They're so close, but they
all the
just
way.
can't fucking seal the deal.
You know, dude, look, transformation super simple. I got him right back into bot mode, like super quick. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
mean, it's not super duper floppy. Like, look, those things hold. You know what I mean? They hold when
see, so
you put
you're
them there.
good.
So
You're
So
good.
it's not like that, but
Yeah.
it could be. When
And
it's
I
right
like
out of
the-
the box,
and I like the
it's
little
not gonna
extra-
japping.
the extra range of articulation that you get out of it too, like not just the
Yep.
back and forth right there, but you also get the up and down, so you can angle them like
Dude.
sort of any way you want.
Just
Um,
pulling that over like that, and look at this, look at that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just, oh wow, wow.
Ratchets in the shoulders and stuff.
I didn't even see that far. I didn't get that far. Yeah,
Yep, the ratchets in the shoulder. But you would
yeah,
expect
yeah,
that.
yeah. That's nice and tight. That's nice and tight. Ooh, nice soft ratchets in the legs.
Yep.
I mean, what are they saying that's too boxy on this? What's everybody's complaint about it being too boxy?
No, yeah,
Too
like
square.
Paul,
What's
Paul
too
was saying,
square?
if you think it looks too square in bot mode, no,
Nah.
it looks good to me.
What the waist area maybe? I think the waist area gives it a little bit more like it's supposed to be. Like he's
It looks nice and tapered there in the area. It doesn't look too boxy to
and
me.
like what a lot of reviewers had said. We're not reviewers here. We just like to talk about things around nice butterfly. Is the smoke colored fucking the plastic on the top? There was no reason for that. What's the point of even putting a logo there if you're gonna do that?
Yeah, I don't
I mean,
like
honestly,
the fact that
can you
can't
pull that
stretch
off?
it. I haven't tried. I haven't
I
tried to
mean,
do
if
it.
that's able to come off, I would take that off. Honestly, that's just or just put a logo on top of it. I get it, but honestly, there's no reason for that.
Yeah, it's
Why even go?
you can't see the logo that well.
Why even go that far if you're gonna do that? You know, there's no reason to even put the logo back there. Oh God, this is so good. Holy shit, this is fucking really awesome. $50, dude. Let's
Not
see.
too bad,
Oh,
right?
oh man. All right, again.
And look, no hollowness, no hollowness, right? Except for that when you fold out the hands, you know
That's
what I'm
it.
saying?
That seems to be the only spot.
That's
And
his
you
only
know,
spot.
a little bit of a letdown for a $50 price point on this is there's no pin on the knuckle to open up the
Oh
hands.
yeah, yeah. You would think they put
They
that.
could have they could have did that right there. I mean, and that's just me, just right out the box how I feel about it. It's not
Yeah,
changing the fact or telling me that's it's fucking wow. The aesthetic just fucking looks good. Looks
yeah,
good.
yeah. I
They
like it.
fucking finally got it. They finally got it.
And again, the size, man, the size. Like, Ultra Magnus is supposed to be a big character, and he's bigger than the Ultra Magnus. He's bigger than Optimus. Like, he looks like the size he's supposed to be when you stand him next to the rest of
Man,
the
look at that, man.
characters.
Just fucking. Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, you know what? Just looking at it,
Dude,
and I just
nice.
knew I was gonna get these feelings. Come on, even the fucking feet are MP, man.
Yeah.
Yo, once fucking Hasbro started putting fucking ankle tilt and shit in, man, I was like, ooh. It doesn't have any side skirts on the side. That's another thing that I just noticed. But then again, that's just me noticing it out the box. You know what I mean? There's no side skirt, to keep it
Yeah.
all. But that's like, it's a nitpick. But
Do you need that?
it's something to look at. We're not here always to praise things.
Side screen.
So far we haven't really shit on much. It's fucked up. But
Yeah.
but you get what I'm saying. Like next, that should be red. There should be a red panel there.
Oh,
Like
okay.
like a skirt that flips up when you move the leg.
Okay. Okay.
Just kind of like throws it off because you're looking from the front, and everything's all red, and then boom.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It
And we
breaks.
see it from the side. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean it's. I know it's something fucking small, but um,
See, so like
wow.
like if you got like the blur, it's like stand them up and look how he towers over the blur. Like if you
Oh
stand
man, I got the blur in the
table,
box,
like
but
you threw it back. Oh, okay.
yeah,
So
but
now, I mean, just if you had another smaller figure like a
yeah, I
deluxe,
got my hot rod right here on top of the on top of my studio monitors, and it's just like wow, yeah.
so like look at that, like look at that he just looks beefy and he towers over them. It looks good.
I mean,
That aesthetic looks
if
good.
you're a Grimlock fan, man, you're just gonna look at this like holy shit, like
Who's not? How could you not be, man?
yeah. Now
Grimlock is
imagine,
dope.
I know there's rumors of doing them all, but
Yeah, yes, and leader class also like this. You know what I'm
if they
saying? So
do
I
if
think
they
they're gonna
do it
play the
like
long game.
this, and just I mean, because it just depends. Because look, they could reference their Grimlock that they did, but they didn't make any other masterpiece size Dinobots. So of course they're probably going to go look at the other third party representations, which was Fans Toys and was it Gigapower? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And you could tell by some of the other stuff that they definitely are taking nods from third party. Definitely, without a doubt. Why not? Why not borrow fucking engineering and dumb it down? Why not? Keep the aesthetic and save yourself money. Wow, looks great from the back. But I'm just wondering, if hopefully they don't make a shit show out of the rest.
Nah, dude. I mean, getting the leader right out the gate, and seeing what they did with this one, I have full confidence that they're gonna do the rest of them like okay. And again, they don't really have to deviate too much from what you got with the G1. You know what I'm saying? It's just basically adding that extra articulation and stuff like that, and of course updating the aesthetic. That's all they really need to do, and I don't think anybody would be upset with that because this transforms very similarly to the original.
Yeah, I
Of
can't wait.
course,
I can't wait to
it's
transform this,
tweaked.
man.
It's just tweaked. It's just tweaked a bit.
I
Like
mean,
that's it.
I haven't stopped looking at it since I opened it. I
Yeah,
just
man.
can't. I can't stop. Even the smallest of like, all right, turn the waist, lift the arm up,
It
turn the
hits
head.
right.
You know what
Something
I
about
mean?
this
Turn the
it hits.
head and give him that "Rrr" look. It's just wow. Paul wants to know how big is this line scale to MP?
It's smaller, definitely. It's definitely smaller scale than the MP
Oh
bots,
yeah,
but
this is not replacing your masterpiece, but for something, I mean, I'm very fucking impressed. Very impressed with what they did here, And yeah, you could see that they borrowed the aesthetic and borrowed some of the things, but why not? It's their own product, you know. Why not
Hmm.
do something like? I mean, oh man, just feel it, holding it by the legs,
Yeah,
just holding
and
it by the legs. I
and
mean, it's
again,
got heft, but it's still light enough where it's not annoying to pose and hold. You know what I mean? Sometimes figures are just too gaudy, you know, like
yeah,
me,
and
gaudy.
there's still not lots of nice detailing in the sculpt of the figure. Look at the
Yeah,
arms,
yeah.
you know, like look at the chest. Like it's got an awesome like printed, 3D like logo there. Like that definitely looks
I mean,
like
honestly, I mean,
elevated.
I haven't taken the wheelie out. And I'm not even gonna fuck with that because I know that's a fucking mess. But
The
I mean,
wheelie,
I'm
the only issue is that you just can't bend the knees.
yeah.
But other than
I don't
that,
even wanna. I don't
it's
even
all
wanna.
right.
I
Like it
don't
is
even
what
wanna.
it is. See, but it's
This
nice when you could put them on the
the
figure
figure
shoulder over
the
here.
box doesn't say wheelie with grimlock. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's grimlock with accessory wheelie. You know, it's an accessory. It's not an action figure. It's a
See,
dummy
but look,
decoy.
but you can't beat that. Like when you just have the dude on his
Yeah,
shoulder, like like
yeah.
that's awesome. That's
I
fucking
got
awesome.
my MP. I got my MP Grimlock with wheelie ride in the back. So
So for a display, like if you were just gonna have it on the display to have the wheelie like just kind of
dude,
hanging out on them, like it looks
I
good. It
can't
works.
stop fucking around with it and looking at it. Really tight joints, nice ratchets on the legs, even soft ratchets on the fucking knees, and you got pretty good fucking range on that. You
Hmm.
get really good range. You know what I like about it. The skirts fold up with it. You know what I mean? Like the front skirts that don't. You know, if there was skirts, there's no skirts, so everything's all one piece.
The whole thing
So
just moves. Yeah,
yeah,
it
it
all
all folds up. And it's you don't have to move
it
that out of the
works.
way.
But the knees
Um,
got the soft ratchets on them.
Yeah, it's got a nice waist swivel. The head articulation's fucking awesome. Get that
Everything's nice
menacing
and tight.
tilted look down. The
Hmm.
arms are fucking great. Nice butterfly. Nice, even a fucking deep butterfly. You could go fucking go
Yeah,
team,
all the way
yay!
out. Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Oh wow, you transformed yours that quick?
Yeah, dude, it's easy. It's easy.
Look
You
at
could
you,
transform
fucking
this shit right now, bro. You could
being all
transform this
fucking
shit right now.
Jose Bottomus on us.
You want me to walk you through?
Check it out. Nah, I ain't fucking doing that, man.
Walk you through the transformation. I know we
Nah,
don't.
nah, because I want to enjoy this in robot mode for a little bit. You know what I mean? And then I'll transform it, let it sit around
Dude,
and
it
enjoy it. And
takes
fucking,
literally 1 minute to flip
this
back
is
and forth.
fucking
That's it,
awesome, man.
dude. And again, the articulation is
This is
incredible.
dope.
I mean,
Yeah,
look at all the posing that you could kind of get them in. It's just
yeah,
it's
yeah,
incredible.
yeah.
It's incredible. Waist swivel. Like I love that like what we're getting with these toys now. Like that's what I'm saying. And for the price point,
Very
again,
impressed.
we still pay more for third party. As of course we expect more from that. You know what I'm saying? But for
Yeah,
mainline now to kind of be stepping up like this, it's still not where it really needs to be or should be.
dude,
But I'm very happy with what they're
I've
doing.
bought chug scale third party figures back in the day that weren't this good. That I paid $100 for.
Yeah,
Just say an old school chug figure back in the day when the chugs were big. Chug scale, and it wasn't even MP scale, and it wasn't even premium, and I paid more and gotten less than I do have here right now.
yeah, yeah. This thing
So
is badass, dude. It's badass. Like just pose it, put it in like just different poses, man.
yeah,
Spin
if you
it
could
around.
find this, I would definitely say if you're. I mean, just to even just save the receipt and mess with it. You know what I mean? But I don't think you're gonna want to return it. If you're a Transformer fan, you'll
Nah,
find a spot
this
for
is a
this.
keeper. This is a
You'll
keeper.
find a place for this, and you'll respect this because I'm totally fucking impressed, man.
Yep.
Totally impressed. Totally impressed. This is a fucking win.
Nice.
Total win. I'm happy with this. I'm not killing the. I'm an adult. I can handle the price point. I'm not fucking saving nickels. I'm not looking around for fucking aluminum cans. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
This is fucking. This is dope. This is dope. All right. Pluses for me: articulation, aesthetic, the way it looks, the way it feels in my hand, everything. Just fucking firing in all cylinders, man. I can't say any less than that. But then you could say, of course, my negatives was the flip floppy out the wings in the back, but I could fix that easily with a pin push. I'm not a fan of the smoky translucent in the front. That should have been clear or a little bit lighter. Just my own. This is my own preference, and of course the gap in the forearm.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have killed him to put a little. But you know what? Shout out to third party companies that are probably going to 3D print something that slips right into that fucking clip and cleans that up. So
Yep.
Shout out to you homemade Dr. Woos out there. Aesthetically, it's fucking great. It's the paint's okay. There's a little bit of paint here and there. I mean, just the gold looks like it's painted, or that could be gold plastic here. But the back here looked like it was painted.
Oh, you're right. Because some of it, because some of it on the back
around the neck, it looks like it might be painted. I don't know. I'm not that guy. I really don't care as long as it looks good.
That looks good.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely saying this is a fucking win. Buy it.
Oh yeah, dude, this is a 10. The only gripe I guess you could say is like you said, the gap in the forms. Other than that, and of course, the wheelie, which is not the main star of the package.
You know what? I'm not even bothering with that because I didn't buy it for wheelie. I bought it for this right here.
Yeah,
and a lot of people say it doesn't come with a sword. It doesn't come with the sword.
I got swords that I could.
I don't remember him in a cartoon with a sword.
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
All right.
But
did you see him have a sword in the movie? I didn't see him with a sword in the movie.
He comes with his blaster, but dude, the articulation, the size of it, like just the sculpt, a win, complete win.
So what's your next? Just that
Just the forearm gaps, and and I see what you mean about the smokiness of the translucent piece.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Doesn't bother me too much. I just think it's a sad thing that you can't really see the details.
You like your windows tinted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got something to hide. I don't.
You got to watch it when it's too dark, though. Cops pull you over.
I said, you got something to hide. I don't. What does that mean?
Cops pull you over quick here. So, yeah, dude, I mean, I can't complain. My wing isn't floppy, so that's not a complaint for me. And the transformation, even though it's a leader class figure, it is a little simpler compared to some of the other figures in the line, but it works, dude. It works.
But look at Fans Toys. They were simple. I mean, the Fans Toys transformation wasn't that over fucking thought. It was nice. It was simple. Engineering was easy. It was fun. You were like, wow, this is pretty cool. The way legs flip over, it comes in, you got a football. You know what I mean? Shout to Scoria. Shout to the football action. It's been a while. Yeah. But I'm looking forward to Transformer. I really am. I just want to enjoy it in robot mode for a little robot mode there for a little bit.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Yeah, Dalton, you're pretty much what I said, man. Wheelie's an accessory. Doesn't matter. We don't really need it. It's not a figure. It's just something there to just put on there as flair to say. You know what I mean?
And I like it. It's not even like it's not like I'm like, oh, I would have took a sword and don't give me the wheelie.
I mean, well, they could have they could have made her the wheelie its own figure. To be quite honest with you,
that's why wheelie's there. Yeah, they might still make them in a core class or whatever, or a future Studio Series line. But you know what? That works to me because
Ralphie, get that Grimlock, man. You're gonna be happy just to have it sitting around and fucking with it, and playing with the kids. Like you give that to the kids and not worry about it. You know what I mean? It's nice. It's good.
I got your Scourge too, bro. Just need your address.
Who, me?
No, for Ralphie.
Oh,
that was Ralphie.
Oh, he want what? Where'd you find one? That extra one? Yeah.
I had one coming.
Yeah, I got an extra one that was sent to me, and that's JD's, and I got it fucking because I'm like I gotta get shit out. I still have I still have Haskell's fucking turtle 2-pack sitting here for like 3 weeks now.
But dude, I love it, man. I love it. I think
me too, man.
I don't think anybody would be disappointed, especially if you're a fan of the character or even just like the original G1 cartoon. Like this will
it's not super stylized. It's not super animated. It still kind of looks toyish.
No,
it's kind of like it's got a nice balance between toy and toon with the colors and the paint. You know what I mean? Like the legs and all that shit. That's just my opinion. But dude, if you could find it, and shout out to people that are finding this because this shit wasn't supposed to be out for a while. A lot of these figures weren't supposed to be out for a while, but I'm happy. Like usually this time of year, it's a drought. It's dry. Anything from after Christmas to like maybe early spring. Then you start seeing shit, and of course you have Chinese New Year overseas, so that end. So usually this is a hard time for collectors, man. It gets pretty fucking slim pickings. So to see a lot of this stuff popping up in retail, man, it's a good feeling for us to be able to do this, man. I haven't had this many retail figures lingering around in my apartment for fucking a long time, man. A long time, dude. So
I always say I'm happy that you're digging the line.
Yeah, I'm not putting much thought into it. I mean, even the RED line, man, I got them shits laying around, and I'm like, I'm not hating on them. It's what's cool is when I'm making beats, it kind of inspires me a little bit. I'll make more spacey shit, or you know what I mean, or like remember something in a movie or TV, and that's where I'll come up like a bass line or like a Moog riff or something like that. So
See,
it's
so
all
that's
fun,
cool.
man. It's all fun,
That makes it worth it to have it around.
Yeah,
See?
and then one day I know I'm gonna say, what the fuck I got this shit for?
It's all right of it.
Just flip it. Flip it. I mean, I don't give a fuck.
If you got to enjoy it, you sell it for a few bucks less than what you paid for it. You make somebody else happy.
That's been my motto since day one, bro.
Get some lunch money,
day one,
and bang.
I've had this for a year. I rented it. All right, I pay my rentals. Pay my rental, send it out to someone else, let them enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's more than I do, but man, wow.
And chat squad's loving it. Whole Studio Series 86 wave killed it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, the last one I need is Jazz, man.
And they're gonna do more. I saw somebody posted in the group.
A Rekgar
and sweeps listings. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we have Scourge. Scourge is the sweeps.
I
mean, what are they gonna do different on that?
Honestly. I know. They maybe change the deco a little bit.
They all look the same, bro. They all look the same. I don't know what they're doing with that. I don't know what that means.
Maybe they'll change the face sculpt a little bit. Maybe.
Or a 3-pack.
Maybe.
Ooh, I don't think I need
Generation 6.
Yeah, I don't know if
I need that. I think they're gonna do a lot more with the line, and I feel like I mean, I guess Studio Series does mean the movie, but that movie featured a lot of characters. I think even if the character was in the movie for a second, they'll make a figure of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think they're gonna get a lot of mileage out of that.
I like the way they're sticking with the new cast. I would like to see more with the new cast. I mean, I saw the RC Kingdom one, and I saw that months ago, and I passed up. I took a picture of it. Nobody wanted it in the chat, and I just left it because I wasn't into the retail releases. I saw the Netflix Bumblebee. I left it alone. These are things that I got to go back and re-get. And it's like, I don't know. I want to see how far they're going to go with this. I'm not going to go back to the original Siege and try to get them all, but, I'm going to try to get a Springer on the cheap, $20.
Yeah. Try to get the main movie cast. Try to get the main movie
just try to get the main movie cast. Having Grimlock in there is an extra special thing.
Because, that's what I got on my little bullshit little mini shelf right there. I got
the only thing they really need to do is
Springer.
The Magnus. The Magnus still looks a little janky to me. It doesn't look good enough for me to buy yet. Too many details and indents and shit like that.
See, and that, like Paul was talking about, like how a boxy look. That figure, the underneath figure, looks boxy, like in the torso and stuff. It looks stumpy,
But don't get me wrong. I'm not even a fan of the Masterpiece Ultra Magnus. I think that thing's way too big. It's way too bulky. It's chunky. Way too toy. It definitely needs a redo. Someone needs to come out with a better Ultra Magnus.
But the one that's coming out from Kingdom, like it is going to sport a different head sculpt. The colors look really, really good on it, and they did switch up a bit of the chest plate to make it look a little bit more
got all
traditional.
those little indents and lines.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? That's where we differ there. Like, I like the detailing because I like a more modern look with my figures.
Brian said Jazz wasn't a second. He had that big fucking scene with Spike, Jazz Moonbase 2, the Moonbase 2, and then they had the ending scene where he gets fucking thrown in the smelting, and the lid comes down and he's saved.
Yep.
So he survived. He's a survivor.
He's a survivor.
What would you think if they did like a 2-pack Kranix and whatever his other name is, just a 2-pack? What's the two guys from the beginning?
Oh,
the Unicron planet.
Yeah,
would you care about that?
I'd take it if they did it because it's just they were characters from the movie. But
what was the other guy? Kranix and something else. Kranix.
Arbalest or something like that.
Arbalest, look, it's Unicron.
But they actually do give you a Kranix in that Quintesson Pit of Judgment set.
Yeah, you know what?
It's tiny, a little tiny thing, but it's cool. Like, I understand what they were going for them to even give you that. Like, I think that's a cool thing. That's the closest we're.
It's a nod. It's a nod.
Yeah.
Like, we got that extra plastic on the sprue. Let's just make something out of it.
Yeah.
What can we do?
But a character like that, I feel like we don't need it. So what they did, giving you that little miniature figure, that's fine. That works.
Yeah, but if you want to be one of those movie completists, you know what I mean? I gotta
get they might do it
from the movie.
They might do it.
I need. Dude, Sharkticons. I just give me some fucking Masterpiece Sharkticons that don't have lights and fucking
They're gonna
die-cast.
re-release. I
want a 3-pack of Sharkticons, Masterpiece scale. $150. I want fucking Quintessons for $75 a piece.
Yes.
No die cast, no lights, no noise. I want a dumbed down version, man.
Look what Daltonian said. Blaster and Perceptor, yes. Because the last time we got those was Titan Returns, and Blaster was that leader class figure.
Yeah,
so,
that would be pretty cool.
We're way overdue for like a Voyager scale fucking Blaster figure that fits with everything that we've been getting. And Perceptor, that Titan's Return version was like if they do a better version of that, all in. And Studio Series 86, perfect for it.
All right. We're going to end this on this chat note, right? They could give you a sleep mode wheeljack for the Studio Series. And there you go, people. Yeah. Brian Brink on that one, man. That's great. I had a good time tonight, man. Yeah, I'm glad we did this. Thank you. I know we didn't get too super deep, but I think keeping it around about an hour plus, it's kind of fun. We like to talk a little bit, and I think everybody likes to talk and hang out with us a little bit.
Man.
So.
Yeah, man. Always a good time.
Good time to do this. Thank you for everybody that popped in and joined us. I'm sorry we were super early, but who knows? Maybe we'll do one super late one day. You never know. You never know when we're going to do these things, but I got a few figures to get through, so you can either sit here and listen to me do it myself, or I can have some buddies in here with me. So it's good to have Harrican BX and me in here doing this shit, man.
Anytime, brother. Anytime.
Paul Russ said, a lot of fun tonight.
Yes,
don't forget, right after us, go slide over to the Total Package Podcast channel on YouTube and listen to their show. I think the guys are going to invade a little bit and show these girls, what it is about collecting. No, but honestly, it's a good topic. It's a topic where I think what I thought originally how they should do their show, like how it is living with your significant other with collections and all that shit. So it's kind of cool to hear both sides of the story. So slide over there, check that out. If you don't check it out live, make sure you listen to the audio. Thank you guys for peeping this. We love you guys. Just trying to keep it fun. I'm on vacation for another week, so I wanted to do more, but I'm in very chill mode this week, so keeping it chill. But I'm going to be stepping it up in the groups, stepping it up here on YouTube. And, hey, man, we got another show to do tonight ourselves.
Yes, sir. So, thank you, everybody, for watching, hanging out, listening, and thanks for the comments. Appreciate it. Chat Squad, you guys were great.
As always, Chat Squad bringing it.
Thank you for hanging out. Paul, happy birthday once again. Happy birthday, man. And we'll be back very soon with another new episode of...
Right?
Out
the
box.
We're getting there. There's a little delay there. We got to get that cadence going here.
Right out the box.
Right out the box. And remember, Chat Squad, know you guys, know us. So we appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir.
Right? And buy these figures. They're wins.
Yep. Get them.
Adult Music, Sunday.
Say it with me now.
Round.